Went through that water. Maybe we could go to the left of it next time. Oh, we jumped it. Hello and welcome back to some MX Bikes. I am here on JV MX Park. I know it's been a while since I've done a video on MX Bikes, but kind of started to get a little stale. And I'm really excited for MTG just because of, the multiplayer aspect and, the like safety rating essentially and all that. So I'm still gonna, when that comes out, I'm gonna be grinding away on that, doing a lot more motocross videos. But recently I've been into a lot of like rock crawling and stuff. A lot of the videos recently have been rock crawling things on Beam. Also like RC rock crawling I've kind of gotten into. So yeah, I haven't done much as far as like motocross goes. I feel kind of bad, so I figured I would do kind of an in-between, which I feel like Enduro is the best way to go. So again, on JVMX Park on the Enduro loop, I've only done like a few laps on this, and it's kind of been a minute, so I don't really remember. So I think it should be a good time. I'm gonna do 2 laps. Hopefully the second one being like a heater-ish. I don't crash and it actually records my lap, because I actually gotta like stay on the track and not exceed the limits for it to record my lap, and that's very hard to do because it gets kind of technical in some spots for sure. Also, I have got the Enduro OEM pack. This is the Husaberg 250 two-stroke. I don't know how to pronounce it. You could definitely let me know in the comments. Correct me. But yeah, I feel like you have to go 2-stroke as far as the Enduro goes. I almost slammed into that tree. I mean, technically I kind of did. But yeah, I've used obviously the Enduro pack before in my videos, but I just don't quite know the characteristics as well as like the normal OEM pack, so it might take a second to get used to going fast and whatnot, but I'm definitely gonna try. Let me know in the comments if there's any other like Enduro or Enduro cross tracks you want to see, because I'm down to do a video on them, because I am thoroughly enjoying this. And it just has that similar feel of strategically picking your lines. And obviously with motocross and supercross you still have to do that, but we're gonna go over the berm there. But with Enduro and Enduro cross, I feel like it's just more like the decision you make has a little more weight to it. Whereas like motocross, for example, you kind of hear people talk about you just got to shut off your brain and go fast and pick good lines. And just, some people can just mow through the braking bumps, stuff like that, like Tomac. Whereas with Enduro cross and Enduro, it's just very slow paced, like really navigating. Like I just noticed how much that water slowed me down. So I'm going to try to remember next lap to go around it, because yeah, that's a lot of time actually that you could lose. Ooh, went through that water. Maybe we could go to the left of it next time. Oh, we jumped it. All right, so we're gonna have to make sure to jump it on the second lap and not get too squirrely, because we almost lost it. Coming into the, like, it looks like the actual track kind of. Oh, I gotta be careful with the rocks when it comes to like actual objects like rocks and stuff. They kick you in really strange ways. You kind of got to be careful. There we go. We made it through. Almost looped out, but we're good. Okay. Coming up to this log here. Try to not endo over it. Perfect. Okay, another little rock garden. Oh. Okay, okay, we're going a little quick. We're going a little quick, but we're making our way through perfectly. Nice. All right. I'm pretty satisfied with how we went through that. Again, that water just really grabbing us. We need to not go through the water on our next lap, our heater lap. Kind of a big little boulder we went over. Also, I'm not opposed to trying to record and upload some like RC type videos. I know I've done one where I took some to a skate park and bashed them. But if anybody's interested in like some smaller scale RC crawling, let me know in the comments because I would not be opposed to trying something along those lines. We've got a small little fleet, so a couple different options to try out. Ooh, getting kicked down that hill. All right. So again, we gotta make sure to like stay on track so the lap actually counts. Ooh, whoa, that is very steep. And steep back up too. Wow. I was clenched through that entire corner. All right, another big steep uphill. Ooh, going off track a little bit. Oh, yes, we're cooking now. Go to the side of the water. There we go. All right, this is honestly a pretty decent lap. So if we can just go maybe a touch faster, no crash, no off-track experiences, we should be good. Because it's pretty intense trying to like keep your speed up through this. Oh, another like rock garden. Oh, that is what I'm talking about as far as getting kicked weird. So I gotta make a note of that so we don't hit that. And again, we're gonna try to go to the side of this water there. More rocks. So again, probably take this kind of slow. Navigate our way through. Here we go. Oh man, the rocks were getting a lot bigger there. Okay. We jumped that one. That was kind of sick. Not gonna lie. Like tire tapped it barely on our way down. That was stuff like that is just really satisfying to me. Just real technical riding. Ooh, okay. Getting a little carried away on the uphills. Another rock garden. I think there's like 3, I think I gotta be careful of so far. Alright. Ooh, man. Kind of slammed into that uphill. Luckily, it didn't go down. Nice little double there. Kind of jumped over those braking bumps uphill. Or, I don't even know. I guess those wouldn't be braking bumps. But... Alright, I think we're kind of getting close to the finish line here, which means I am probably going to shut up and try to be on my A game so we can get a good lap in. Yeah, finish line's right up here. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we got our ghost on. Perfect. We did it 8:53. That's, I don't know. Pretty cool that it like actually tracked it. It means we stayed on track just enough. Oh man, we're getting sketchy here. I'm trying my hardest to not even focus on the ghost or the times. Maybe if I could have doubled that if we went faster. That water didn't seem to slow us down as much. Maybe we went just to the side of it. Oh, that is our run over. I'm gonna try that again. All right, about to start a third lap real quick. Try to not make any mistakes. We are going much faster up here this time. Focus is real. There we go. We kind of cleared that double. Oh, we went off track. Hopefully that still counts though. We hit those markers a little off track. I think we still are all right. If it doesn't count it, I'm just gonna time it when I'm editing the video and throw it up on the screen. I know it won't be like official, but man, we just slammed into that burn, but we were like 8 seconds up. Man, we're kind of cooking right now. That was terrible. Going way too fast. Still 8 seconds up though. And we didn't crash. There we go. Stayed to the side of that water. That was perfect. And you're just cooking. Going way too fast though. I need to calm down. Ooh, skying it again. I like that little jump over the water. It's so sick. Alright, gotta slow it down. Try to not crash. That was a big rock. That's another big rock. Ah, damn it. I had to pause the game, which is why my time looks a little weird. All right, we only had one crash. Let's see what our time is. Will it record it? An 8:38. So let's see. Go back to the pit here. As you can see, this took a long time to get a decent lap in. So our ideal lap is an 8:32. Not too bad. So we shaved off about 20 seconds, 19-ish seconds. So not bad. That was really hard to do. But either way, I appreciate you checking out this video. And until the next one.